What is going on, everybody? Hope you are doing well. Wow, we got a full building. Can you guys hear me? Oh wow. Everybody that needs to be here is right here. What's happening, everybody? Hope you're cool. Hope you're doing really well. A lot of things to get through tonight. I see our regular faces over here. And yeah, sorry I'm late because I went to play some football tonight. But enough of that. Let's get on with it. So, first of all, today was a big day in the UK, right? We don't know who, or I'm not sure who the election or what the update is, but tonight we should have the results. I mean, if the results are already in, then I'm obviously behind. But yeah, the polls have been open 35 minutes ago. So this is a big deal, guys, right? Two sides of the same coin. Shitty governments as always, not crypto friendly. I couldn't care less. I'm more interested in what the miners are thinking and in the long term, how that's going to make us a lot of money. So we'll talk about that. But it's interesting. I mean, I'm not sure who's leading the poll. Talk about some charts. So big night in the UK. Big up yourself if you've obviously voted. And do let me know if we will ever have a crypto-friendly government in the UK. Apart from that, guys, I've been buying a lot and small at the same time. So it's important to understand what I've actually been buying. And I've just come up with a list of things that I think would be very useful for everybody in terms of how to play this game. Has my projection changed? I mean, am I less bullish? Am I less optimistic? Am I? Absolutely not. In fact, the X's are going up with every single dip that we're having. So you probably saw my video today about the mining capitulation. There are tons and tons and tons of opportunities in the market, guys. So let me know what you bought. And let's give you a quick shout out because all the legends I can see are here. Big up yourself. No, let's not capitulate. No, we can't. I think the understanding is that a lot of people have learned a lot, or people have learned a lot from FTX. I think capitulation is a strong word, and it's an emotion that actually happens all the time, man. You know, you ask Tyrone about capitulating, and he will tell you never. So, look, opportunities are galore. Now, some of these cryptocurrencies are all reacting differently to the dip. This one is very strong, guys. AGI is extremely strong. And if you follow our community, and shout out to the DXB family who are all here, I would definitely 100% say that, and, you know, big up to yourself, Caveman has a bundle of this. I think he played that sweetly the other day by, of course, you know, AI Tech, AGI, Casper, you know, the same old projects that we hold and love. This one is just not dipping way less than, I mean, if you picked it up for 14 cents or 4 or 5 cents, congratulations, you're in the money. But yeah, this is obviously, this is a really important one. What is going on, bro? It's a holiday today. Yeah, I'm cutting the grass. Oh, wow. Happy 4th of July, man. Big up to all our American friends. You know, big celebrations happening. You know, I've got to put the I've got to put the flag up, man. You know, big up yourselves. I don't think, listen, you know, globally, I don't think we celebrate the Americans enough. You know, that's because they used to, you know, rain bombs on people every 10 years or 20 years or whatever. But I think there's a change in America right now. Big up to all my American family. Happy 4th of July. I've got family over there as well. Rochester, New York, upstate New York. Big shout out to all my American brothers and sisters. And then, of course, Smith, my brother. Hope you're feeling better. Hope you're doing well. Oh, look who we've got here, man. The big man. What is going on, bro? How are you? Yeah, shout out to my brother, man. Big Yeti, important guy in the community. Absolutely, just a wonderful guy all around, guys. You know what crypto leader do you know? On the subject of just Dynex and just leadership in general. What crypto what crypto personality do you know that will tell you, hey, look, here's our all our tagged wallets, all our Dynex whale wallets, and these are not OTC deals. These are all coming from general buy. But guys, we are capitulating at 44%. The crypto fear and greed index is at 44, right? We haven't hit the music yet. And I do believe that we could go slightly further down. Not that it matters, every day I buy a little, I chip away at the bags, I complete the DCA buys. But most importantly, guys, it is absolutely a time that I can honestly say we've not had that opportunity since September last year. And between now and September last year, many of you have become seasoned vets at this game, right? So you absolutely know the good from the bad and the ugly. Like there could be no excuses right now of effing up your portfolios. If you do that, then it means you haven't actually learned anything in the last, it is really the definition of insanity. If you had to, and I'm not encouraging people to sell their crypto bags at a huge loss. I hate that. I really hate that. But what I'm saying is when you do the right thing, and I'll show you a stat here. So there are two portfolios that I run. The personal one from 2023, 2022, and the community one. And I can tell you now, just by adjusting certain positions, I don't think I can get it up here, but I'll show it to you on here. Just by making some adjustments, getting rid of some shit, adding to the winners, I can honestly say in a dip like this, you can see the blue line represents my portfolio, guys, right? So you can see here the portfolio is outperforming the market as well as BTC. And there's no coincidence in that. That's actually by design. I want to go through the cycle as normal as I can with my community. I don't buy before my community. B, I don't do any of that. So we buy these and we post them and we try to fix things as you would. And it's a different level of experience. Otherwise, I might as well sit on the 2 million or whatever Casper that I bought in 2022, 2023 and just put my feet up. I think the real challenge is create a portfolio, understand where you've made the mistakes. Do not look at the 8% drawdown overall or 16% drawdown in the portfolio. Understand you can make mistakes. Not everybody is, it's difficult. It's against people. This is a game of musical chairs. Crypto is. So I just wanted to show you that today, even in a day like this where everything is just kind of like going to shits, you can clearly see that blue line is way above both BTC and the market, and that is all I can ask for in a time like this. So you may be wondering, what projects are you buying, man? And I can tell you now, before we look at these horrific charts, these are some monumental, amazing charts over here. Obviously, this is Bitcoin. We can look at a few other charts as well, but that's not what we're here to do. Let's look at the juicy stuff. So what's on discount today? I'm hoping your AI, your key narratives are secure by now, guys, right? So, yeah, AI, gaming, and I've been buying Heroes of Mavia. I've been buying Carrot. The group know that. And I'll be continuing to buy some more deep in and RWA stuff as well. But on those, sticking to that dollar level mark. So yeah, big up yourselves, man. So that's my kind of like rough introduction there. And let's chat to the community, man. The alpha from last night. Look, the Dynex alpha from last night. We had a call like it was like 3 a.m. for me in Dubai, and the alpha was so crazy, man. That I don't really want to talk about it. I think we can present that in the weekend. But yeah, there's some madness coming on with Dynex. Let's see what the price is today, and obviously. Yeah, beautiful dip here. 56 cents, still very strong, I would say. Still a very, very good chart. $52 million. I think this and Octaspace have been real. I think they will do extremely well. When you hear the stuff that, Cliff is talking about, the introduction of new things into the space, I think that's going to fly. So, yeah, shout out to the Dynex team. And of course, right now, they are doing a lot more posting. They're catching up with AI tech in terms of their Twitter presence. I saw tons of good stuff this morning, and yeah, man, big up yourselves. I think when you have someone like Cliff who's happily available, and again, last week with Tarek at Octaspace, and with people like Cliff, the one thing that we were talking about was the accessibility or the ability to be accessible to the communities. Now, there's a saying, when you're familiar, your familiarity breeds contempt. So people then take you for granted. They want that guy with the shiny suit, as I call it, that pussy who sits behind that glass building with the polished shoes as a leader who will never speak to them. So that the chances are communities will have a lot more respect with somebody like that. And I think it's completely the opposite. When you got someone like Cliff who's in the Discord, by the way, who's got an auditing company, who's got, who puts us in touch with people like Tarek and Octaspace. Come on, that is, smash a like for the big Yeti guys. Oh, he dropped it already. Didn't really realize that I had this up on the screen. Oh, thanks a lot, Cliff. You've teed up quite nicely. So, quantum workforce scheduling. This is an advanced solution that leverages the power of quantum algorithms to optimize scheduling allocation. Big up Dynex, man. You want these guys to be building. And again, I didn't realize when I started to talk about this. But yeah, shout out to Cliff, man. That is fantastic, man. That gets a nice like and a retweet, man. Big up yourself, big man. But yeah, that's what Dynex are doing, man. So Caveman in the building, of course. All these are way me familiar. Yes. What's happening? What's up, Steve? Raw, all the legends are here, Let's effing go, man. Let's go, bro. B tweets in the building, man. That's my brother right there, man. Guys, hit the like button, man. This guy is a real brother, a real community member. Big up Korsa, Polski Sklep. Shout out to all my friends in Poland, in Warsaw. I love Polish food, by the way, bro. So yeah, in Belta in the building. Shout out to the Netherlands, guys. The football is on tomorrow. Of course, I would, I'm not one-dimensional, so I'd like to mix crypto depression with better things in life, like football. Big up Patriot. These are all messages, so I'll just. We need to buy him a clock. No, I was just having dinner, man. I was just trying to get in the a prawn English sandwich before we kicked off. So yeah, these are all of the questions. So let's go to the questions, man. Would you project the market such as bad vesting? Okay. What projects make such a bad vesting? Okay, great question, bro. On the price, like Neon, for example. I posted about Neon today, and I think, look, not all vesting is bad, to be honest. There is an entire misunderstanding about vesting and tokenomics. I did a tokenomics. Let's see if I can find it. So across the board, inflation is bad, right? When something becomes inflated, it becomes less valuable. And if we look at the, let's go to crypto. So let me just go. Has this run out of juice? Okay. So let's have a look at this, bro. I'll show you why it's bad. Now, basically, if you go to, we've got a lovely town in the UK called Milton Keynes, some key economists, but the supply and demand dynamics of everything in life is important, right? So if there's, as long as there's, the demand outweighs the supply, then you're good. But if you come to this website, for example, Token Unlocks, and it's a great website. I mean, especially the paid version gives you a lot of information. Now, if you look at this, so you've got total unlocked here, you've got your circulating supply, and of course you've got upcoming unlocks. Now, some of these actually are quite horrific, and of course, when you have that dilution, you've got a downtrending market, guys. Officially, yeah, we are in a bull market, right? And overall, this is why people are running to meme coins, and this is why people are always looking for a lot of these projects that launch on Uniswap now. You've got a lot of DeepIn and AI projects. Of course, you're not going to have that issue with proof of work, fair launch cryptocurrencies. But if you have a look at this, so this is all happening in the next 2 days. Now, just imagine how horrible the market is right now. And we can continue. An example is this project called XAI, right? Look at this. It's got total, maximum supply is 2.5 trillion or billion, sorry, 2.5 billion. And you've got merely a fraction of the circulating supply. You've got, stuff like Pendle unlocking, and it goes on. Even Render has a tiny unlock, but you can see the percentage here, right? 0.20. It doesn't really affect, and there is enough demand for Render. But the Neon one, for example, here, in 12 days, they're going to have a significant unlock, right? Now, albeit it's 5% circulating now. So look at this, guys. So total locked, 70% of all tokens are locked, right? So when it comes to that, I mean, look, at the end of the day, if this circulation comes, 50 million is going to be unlocked on the in July, right? So sorry, that was the previous unlock. Now the next one in 12 days is going to be 1.7 million. Either way, it's going to have a massive impact on the overall price. So look, I don't think they're all bad. Like, for example, Carrot. If we look at Carrot, can't see here. So let's go to Crypto Rank. I'm glad you asked that question because I think it depends on the project. Like, for example, I've been buying Carrot despite the fact that Carrot has a big unlock. They're going to double the supply by, I think, October. And you can see it here. So if you go to Carrot, but the demand is going to be quite significant, right? You can see here the price is obviously, when this came out, the price was well over $1. So what you have here is a cryptocurrency in 100 days is going to unlock and double its supply, right? So 3 months and 14 days, pop that into the calendar. Having said that, I'm buying it now. And the reason why I'm buying it is because the market cap and the price have halved from the initial point when it first came out, right? So the airdrops and all the other things have just been kind of absorbed. And now we're at a situation where after October, this obviously going into the heavy days of the bull market, these are tiny, this one is 1.8. They've got tiny unlocks that I think the demand economy is gonna sweep up. So 8% to be unlocked, that's quite big. That's why I'm DCAing from this point. So yeah, I hope that helps. Another one is Ondo, right? So everybody talks about, I can tell you now, I am prepared to sell every single Ondo token I have by December 2024, right? You might be thinking, why is that? Well, Ondo has a monumental unlock that's coming up. They've got a small one here, but in January next year, they have a huge unlock. So when that happens, the supply doubles. Now, I still think Ondo is going to run, but I don't think I'm going to be around to again. I might rebuy that in January. So yeah, man. Hope that helps. Very good PA on Corpo today. I mean, the whole. Yeah, you know what? Excellent point. I think it's found its strength. So Corpo has been obviously dipping. It's at a level or pricing level where it hasn't been for a long time. And then performance today, look, boom. That doesn't look much, but this actually bottomed. And I think, it's still at $13 million at, 9% up for the day. It doesn't take a lot of money to move these micro caps or small cap cryptocurrencies. But I think, listen, Corpo, I've made videos about Corpo. I've talked about Corpo before. I never thought I'd have the position to get some of the gaming cryptocurrencies I'm buying now. That doesn't mean I've kind of lost conviction in these kind of cryptocurrencies. These stuff like Corpo. So I think this is going to do all right in this cycle. I genuinely believe that it's better than a lot of the projects out there. And who would have thought? Look, in a day like today, this is up 10%. So yeah, I mean 40% down from the highs, but nevertheless, I think Corpo World's going to do well. And if you look at the actual quality of the project overall, I genuinely believe. I mean, of course, the website looks nice and fancy, but they've got some decent games in here, like Citizen Conflict. I do like Citizen Conflict, and yeah, it's gonna do all right. They had not at the level of Shrapnel. I would say not at the level of Shrapnel. Again, shame, obviously, the price action, the inflation. So it's not at that level, but I would say this is obviously in the pile of like good games. This is up there with some of the more decent games, I think. And guys, I'm starting to play some of these games, and I genuinely believe if you invest in it, if you've got the time, yeah, big up yourself. You should try and play some of these games, man. Bro said, my portfolio is moving back up. Oh man, that's interesting, because I think you've done you've absolutely smashed it, bro. Yo, Rainmaker, what's going on, bro? Appreciate that, man. Man's on my Arsenal thing, like North London is obviously red, and these are old school quotes, man. Big up yourselves. Yeah, let me see what else is coming up. Let me catch up with these things, man. I need some good moderators here, man. Wow, Mark said people voted today, but unfortunately, I think they will have a very unfriendly crypto. Oh man, listen, Mark. Sorry. I don't know. In Europe, I think it's, of course, I think Europe is a lot more progressive, but the US, Canada, and the States, there is a clear, for me, it doesn't get any more crystal clear, the fact that they don't want their citizens to get ahead, man. Technology adaptation, bringing the innovation back, and they are. I mean, they're okay with taxing it and regulating it, but not allowing it. So yeah, man, let's see who wins. Listen, man, back in the Blair days, I was Labour, then I became a Tory, and now I'm a neutral Liberal Democrat right now. Grab bunch of, man, congratulations, because that is a generational buy, in my opinion. I think, listen, the ultimate ALF predictions keep going up, and it's nice to see it not dipping below the dollar mark, and it's still a steal, in my opinion. at these prices. The market cap is significantly down. And I think, listen, it's only a matter of time before this catches fire. Again, I'm seeing a lot of the Casper Maxis. They don't really like this. When KRC20 projects kind of effed up, a lot of the Casper Maxis were like, there's a massive beef going on crypto, on Twitter. And I think, listen, if you are genuinely after X gains in this market, right, and you just want to get to $3 billion or something to make life-changing money, this is where we stand today between ALF and Casper, which is a great benchmark because Casper is trying to be the Cardano, and Alium is trying to be just where Casper is today. Poor Alium. So you couldn't make this up, man. If Casper gets to, if Alium gets to the market cap of where Casper is at $4 billion, you are looking at $50 ALF from $1, right? 50x. Simple maths. 45, 45x return on your money. Now, of course, there's a lot more things that go with that. I'm not going to be sitting here saying it will get to that. There's no difference between CAS and the Casper all-time high is what, 4.5 billion? From where we are today, that is $55 ALF and a 50x return on your money. Having said that, for most investors, obviously, there's a lot more that you need to think about. You need to look at the TVL. How much money is locked into the ecosystem. At the moment, they've got some crazy yields as well. I haven't had the chance to play about with that, but I think they're trying to get as many people into the ecosystem as possible. So right now, you can see here, all the money is mostly locked in these two, the farming platform where they've got like it's called Phoenix Ego. It's part of their ecosystem. If you come to their Twitter page, honestly, it's not a bad thing to do, man. If you start farming in ALF, I think you can make decent money. Of course, you've got to have they say here, decentralized DGEM finance for Alium and Ergo blockchains. Things are happening, guys. Just because you don't see it in the general price action, because most of us investors, we just follow the price, right? Shit is down. Today is brilliant. Don't let the price dictate your mood. You should always listen to some jazz, drink some, some lilt, ginger beer, nourishment, and look behind the scenes. And the best place to do that is to follow like Phoenix Finance, for example. Let me show you the Phoenix app. And accept that. So you can look, you can absolutely start playing around with this application here, some good APYs on certain things. And on top of that, we haven't actually been to Alpha Land. Cuckoo Land, let's go to Alpha Land, guys. So I love this ecosystem. I just haven't given it enough time to start doing some of the DeFi stuff here, but you guys know about AIN. I think AIN's still, in my opinion, a good micro cap if you believe in that. But this is not a time to be messing about with the DEXs of ecosystem. I think the current price of AIN. Let's have a look at AIN. AY. So it's down 19%. Wow. Boom, look at that cliff. So AIN is the DEX, it's the main DEX for Alium. And right now it's at a $1 million market cap, right? This was at some stage, it went up to about $35 to $40, $33 in price. And you can see here that epic fall here at $6. And the only way you can actually buy this is with Alium, right? So you go to the AIN DEX, they've got a Web3 wallet, and then you connect it, and you can just obviously buy it through that. So yeah, so this is the entire ecosystem, man. Check it out. Take some time to look at your investment, see what what Alpha's got to offer you, but I will certainly be interested in picking up some AIN, because I think AIN is a great DEX that will pick up in time. If you had the opportunity to buy Velodrome at 2-4 cents last year, you would definitely jump in it. So have a look at that, but it is more riskier. It's more of a degen play. And then there's a bunch of other stuff as well, but this, of course, this is not the Aletheum show. I'm just showing you what's going on. Cass in green going against BTC. Yeah, look, I think Casper is, I'm kind of like, I'm enjoying the way Cass is just going. I think, listen, the news has filtered out that I think they've finally fixed something with the Cassware as well. Up marginally, but nevertheless, I mean, guys, Casper, influencers make us believe Casper is a micro cap. Casper is a King Kong now, right? It is absolutely huge. But I would say if Cardano did $95 billion or $93 billion, I think, I did a video like last year, March 2023, and I got slated for that. So yeah, it is absolutely a beast. Now, $16K to get you that magic $100,000 of Casper, or around $8K to get 50,000 Casper. At this point in the market, I genuinely believe Casper is going to do very well, but there are also plenty of cryptocurrencies on this list that will send you to a very good place financially. So you've got to find a balance in that. But yeah, Cas is good. Heroes of Marvia. So this is my largest gaming project right now. Congratulations, Inbelta. This is, we're going to look back on this one and we're going to say, look, guys, we made the right choice. Whales were buying this at $7, $5. And you can see here, $1.42. 1,000, Heroes of Marvia today will cost you $1,400. But guess what? People will go to the meme casino, and no, this is going to absolutely be anything between kind of, I'll show you the numbers. We ain't even going to messing about. We ain't even going to mess about with this. By the way, happy 4th of July, man. Stars and Stripes, Patriot Caveman in the building. Let's go to this, right? So, by the way, these prices are not guaranteed. But if this went to the price of Axie Infinity, if you look at even $100, I've got the calculations here. Could Heroes of Marvia do $150? Yes. Could Heroes of Marvia do $200? Yes. Could it do more? Potentially. But in order to have a realistic exit plan, and I'm going to give you the same analogy as when the market is falling, right? So how many of you were able to be strong enough to time the bottom? Nobody. I don't think anybody, like the most genius person that sits on the charts all day long and eats watches the charts and eats cornflakes, I don't think they could time and tell you what capitulation is, what euphoria is. It's all BS. Guys, you never catch the top, you never catch the bottom, honestly. So that's why you kind of ladder out and you DCA as well, in or out. So I'm telling you something here. My initial thought was, if the cycle comes quicker, if we look at November to January 2025, between kind of October to January 2025, there will be opportunities to take profit, right? But a lot of people are looking at the last peak, and the last peak was the first peak that we had. So traditionally we go Bitcoin halving, 22 weeks of chop and insanity, or 19 weeks, or whatever the calculations are. But then what happens is, last time we had a crazy time in April, and then of course we had the second top. So with Heroes of Marvia, the tokenomics are so unbelievable, and there's millions of people playing this worldwide. And Cliff tells me they had the largest, or one of the largest stands at token 24. And could they get a Binance listing? You bet. Could they get they've got a team that has presence in, in the East as well, heavy connections. Could they get a Coinbase listing? Well, look at this. I'd rather put some of my money in quality. I'm sick and tired of buying shit. If you want to buy shit, meme coins are the best way to go. Today we just saw John Cena, the Chinese version. There's all these cock in you, cock against you, fly. There's all kinds of madness going on. But these want some kind of return, right? And if I can just pull it up. Let me just pull something up, guys. Let me see what they have. Just had a little folder here. See if I can open this little folder. Yeah, and they've got multiple currencies in the game. So all in all, listen, I downloaded this. I kid you not. I downloaded this today because I do want to understand why this has been downloaded hundreds of millions of times. What's so good about the game? Is it really the same as Clash of Clans? Of course, it's very similar. And this is, listen, if you remember Axie Infinity, and this thing is quality, man. I'm going to start playing this. Why not? It's a play to earn ecosystem. And again, you've really got to think about who's going to play this, who's going to spend kind of who's going to actually give the network effect. And they already have over 70 million downloads or something. I don't know what the numbers are exactly, but yeah, it's super bullish. So congratulations to Imbelta. This has now become my #1 gaming, and I'm talking about I've put big money onto this. I've been buying small chunks. Of course, I've got 2 portfolios, but I've stuck in what I consider to be a proper money. I DCA into Corpo today. What do you think about Corpo staking? Look, I did look at this last week. I'm not sure if I updated it with a video, bro, but initially it was crap. I didn't like it. And afterwards, I think they made amendments to it. So I need to have a look at the new staking setup. But there was a penalty which I didn't really agree with. So if you look at here, let's have a look. Let me see. There's a section here on. Oh, okay. So yeah, there you go. Boom, boom. What APY? So these are the kind of questions that we just need to know before you stake this. Of course, how to stake it, connect the wallet, straightforward. Difference between the levels, right? So the levels were really, in order for you to actually get something, you needed to be on this either, I think, tier 3 to 4 or tier 4 to 5, right? And now it's 15,000 and so on. So let's continue with this. Now, this is what they've changed, right? The benefits for each level. So if you look at this, 1 to 3, obviously, they've got highlighted benefits, but no APY. Level 4, so 15,000 and above, you get 15% APY. And then, of course, level 5, 30%. It's quite juicy, but what they mean is you've got to have to earn some decent APY, you've got to have 15,000 of them. And, with these dips, it's quite achievable. But I think they should have something for all levels, or they should have a universal staking mechanism where more people are driven or incentivized. Because think about it, vast majority of people, of crypto investors, will be tier 1 and 2. I can guarantee you somebody would put of $500, $100, $500 even now is below that mark, because obviously price is going up. So yeah, I think, listen, there was some kind of an announcement that they changed a little bit of that. But yeah, I genuinely believe that this is a good ecosystem to go and stake. Big up yourself, Hamza from the Netherlands. How's Amsterdam today, man? Hope you're good, bro. Do I think it's going to dip some more? I think, listen, it's on the cards, right? Like, even if we go down to this level at $54,000, really doesn't make a difference for us investors, right? Like, if you go into stables, look, we just entered July. July has been traditionally a challenging month for crypto in general, and I would say, listen, people are sitting at the beaches, they're on holiday. Would you rather spend 5,000 euros on a cryptocurrency, or would you take your family to a holiday? There's a lot of dynamics that's happening right now that makes this dip. The mining pressure, the US government, the German government selling off. There's a lot of things, but there's a lot of fear, right? That's why I pretty much buy crypto almost every other day or every single day if I can. So could it go down further? Yeah, definitely. We could see more capitulation. But having said that, it is, it's just one of those things, keep buying and yeah, pick up yourself. Oh, wow. Let's go. Happy birthday to my sister. And I'm going to put your flag out today. First of all, this is the DXP community card for you right here. That's a beautiful Dutch card. Tulips from from the heart. You've been amazing. Thank you so much, sister. And yeah, let's put the Netherlands up, man. There you go. One of the finest flags. Dennis Burkham right there, man. So these guys actually, these are the people that founded New York City. Dutch canals are something else. And of course, there was an episode of Only Fools and Horses in the Netherlands. So big up in Belter. 10 years. Wow. This is just part of the journey. Wow, bro. Bam, bam. Pepe Coin. Man, you are a G, bro. So Pepe Coin today, I've been looking at Pepe Coin for a while. I do have some Pepe Coin, but has anyone seen the price today? I mean, if you haven't bought, we talked about maybe an Alf, but let's have a look at Based AI Pepe Coin dynamics. 271. It was 260 something earlier on. So look, this is now 1,700 or whatever. It's a pretty good good space to be in. And welcome to Windows 95. It just looks like the most incredible. Let's enter this by pressing. Welcome to AOL. This brings back memories, but listen, this is a wow. And then obviously you get in and MSN Messenger goes did and obviously you're in MSN chat or something talking to a complete random nut job from across the world. Oh man, connect to Web3. So listen, this is not just a joke of a meme coin. This has real utility. And I think the Based AI, if you buy, I would say if anybody is able to get 1,000 of these, get them staked. And then obviously once you get them staked, you start earning Based AI. I think that's incredible. If you ask me. So what's going on with this website? Documentation, trace base, Uniswap probably. Yeah. Even Based AI today at this price, I think it's a steal, in my opinion. $3,400 for 1,000 tokens. Completely life-changing, man. Yeah, so boom, boom, boom. Still on RWA added. Oh, okay. Which ones did you buy? Still no RWA. Okay, so let's have a look at RWA today. The bargains are pretty good, even though I do believe some of the RWA projects are a little bit suspect. You've got really good kind of core RWA projects, and then you got a pile of shit. So you've got to really get the best RWA projects for your money. Having said that, on those two big, forget about the rest. What I would say is, I mean, what is the market cap now? $22 million for trade. And you got, yeah, where is Rio? Now, Rio hasn't actually moved at all today. $1. So I think, listen, at this point, I think Rio is showing to be quite promising. I wanted to see this go below $1. There was no technical reason for that to happen. But SMT, Rio, Polytrade, Credify, those are the three. But if I had to buy one, I would just either buy Rio, or I would definitely, without hesitating, get maybe, well, I have hesitated. SMT is another good one. So yeah, I hope that helps. But yeah, let's see what the size of the investment is, and let's talk in the Discord, because based on how much you want to invest, I'll just guide you to take the right action. Yo, yesterday when told Oct CEO he had no Dynex. Listen, the Yeti, the Yeti is strong, man. What is going on? What did I do wrong? Wasn't supposed to sell at the bottom. Well, yeah, it looks like it's all going up, man. It's all going up for you now. Argentina, man, Raquel me, bro. We still haven't had that debate. What's bigger, Deepin or AI? Ooh, Paul, that's a sick question, man. Paul comes up with a banger. Which one is bigger? Look, by and large, AI is gigantic because of NVIDIA. But NVIDIA, you can also look at AI and Deepin, right? So the two sectors are completely intertwined. I think you can almost be sure that most of the AI projects have some element of Deepin, unless it's focusing purely on LLMs and that type of thing. So if we look at AI today, first of all, you've got all of the projects now completely and utterly. And by the way, AI was dipping already because of the couple of lawsuits and negative press on NVIDIA. But look at this, AI is just underwater right now. I think Deepin has performed in the last few recent months. I think Deepin has held up well. If you look at the likes of, for example, Octaspace and Dynex, of course, you've got ATH that came into existence. You've got Ionet, you've got stuff like that. Natix has just launched. Let's add Natix in here with their 100 billion tokens, and it was surprisingly actually performing well today. So you've got a decent amount of Deepin projects, but I do genuinely believe that these will perform together quite well. Now, if you look at the kind of recovery of some of these Deepin projects, it looks like they've recovered slightly quicker than AI. AI is still completely and utterly, where am I looking at? Where's my bubbles? Yeah, AI has been battered this whole entire month. So yeah, I think both sectors are great. I think there's a lot of shit Deepin projects, so you've got to be extremely careful about some of the utility on these Deepin projects. I talk to people like Okta and Dynex, and they know who's building and who's not, right? So you need people to build with utility. But yeah, I think AI is huge. Pick up yourself, Johnny. And what's going on, MJ, bro? We had a lively one the other day, but all good, man. All love, brother. Good to see you, man. Guys, yeah, subscribe and smash a like. Any updates on Mintlayer? You've got the best questions, by the way, today. So Mintlayer is currently recovering from a traumatic surgery. And unfortunately, Mintlayer was not available to take questions. But whilst we're on mint layer, let's have a look at this whole entire ecosystem called BRC20, Bitcoin layer 2s, that whole thing. So ML is hiding somewhere here. Let's see. Let's put you in here. So let's see what mint layer is doing with regards to the sector. And there you go. It was quite promising, obviously, for mint layer not to go below 10 cents, guys. You know, there is a level of I would say, you know, not capitulation, but there's a level of sell-off that's just not tolerated, right? So in the last 7 days, based on that dip, what do you see here? It is none other than the most divisive cryptocurrency that I think will make money for people, but nevertheless, it had this action. So if you ask me in this entire block, what's been green in the last 7 days, I would clearly tell you mint layer. And it's not DXB saying that, it's the chart that's saying that. Now, having said that, I have seen tons of activity from the team, of course, on their X page. I still believe that the team can ramp up some more, but let's be fair to these guys. These guys came out, of course, you know, Enrique was here and he said, look, we're just we're just devs, right? So Atomic DeFi should have its airdrop. Now, this was from June. Now that we are in time for this to start happening now, for the airdrop. So let's see what Atomic DeFi, a better trended market, you know, better days do for mint layer. But so far, statistically speaking, they have obviously not gone beyond what I consider to be the red line. You know, the red line to obviously to cross, which is obviously going to the complete, you know, completely under that. And listen, you know, a lot of you who had sleepless nights with mint layer, guys, if you imagine, look, this whole entire sector is still up for grabs. I think Bitcoin layer 2 is going to attract more Bitcoin Maxis, even though the word is that they don't really like this, right? Because they're just so boring. But few from this list will undoubtedly do really, really well. And mint layer is one of those that's in there along with, you know, projects like BVM. There was, you know, Tap Protocol is just launched. There's a bunch of other stuff that's happening. So yeah, this has been one of the more difficult spaces. The BTC layer 2 game is not as easy as people think. But, you know, you got runes as well. No one's talking about runes right now. But in a few months' time, when Bitcoin goes over $100,000, you best believe runes will be insane as well. Don't even know this to go. Yeah, Mary, big up, man. Good to see you, bro. Yeah, beautiful buying opportunities. Is Blender inside token unlocks? So Blender, look, I think we had a question today, Gonzo, as well in the Patreon, and the answer was an interesting one, right? So Blender should be, if you look at the tokenomics, fully diluted, right? Obviously 95% of tokens are out. Market cap is now $18 million. Volume is up, but still, you know, $500,000 in volume. So would I say token unlocks? It wasn't token unlocks I was talking about in our discussion today. I was actually talking more about wallet distribution. So if you go to Etherscan with Blender, and this was something that I think I did a video on this when they had the massive FUD. So if you look at the holders of Blender, you would see, you know, the top non-exchange wallets are stacked, right? And, you know, listen, not all of these were selling. You know, some of these also include things like Bitmart, but there were people holding significant amounts of tokens. So the sell pressure started really in earnest as far back as March, April time, and it was just quite consistent. But the hope is now all of those are kind of all more or less out. And you can look at this. I mean, you know, the concentration, here we are buying 5,000, 1,000 blender, 10,000 blender. Some people are holding 70,000, 63,000 blender, 65, and the first page was even more, right? So you have to understand there's a lot of whales in this project, and this is what sometimes they don't want to tell you that, when you have, like, for example, I saw Superman cover this several times, but I can tell you now, Superman is in possibly one of the big holdings, right? So you have to understand sometimes it's not all in our favor. You have to understand that the sell pressure comes from these wallets. But I could live with the 20,000, the 19,000. That's all achievable. But when you're talking about that first page, where they hold, this is all okay. I think let's go back to that first page. Some of these are just gigantic, right? Ginormous holdings, especially here. So the sell pressure was coming from these. These are all team wallets, or mostly, because you can see the equally divided tokens, right? Show you. 369,000 tokens. So you can tell that is some kind of the team wallets. Having said that, these guys have never sold, which makes me believe it's the other lot that had the tokens. But now, anyway, if you look at the market cap, where it is, what it's trying to do, I bought this over $1. I bought this under $1. I don't really think it's a problem. I think, it's a good time to get yourself a good deep in project, or to add maybe what I consider to be a more riskier project now than it was, let's say, a month ago, because sometimes we follow the price action. So if the price is positive, people assume the project is doing all of that. But yeah, decent, man. I wish their token utility is going to be as incredible as their website. I think they have one of the nicest websites that I've seen, and they show you this box, but how many people have the box, how many people can utilize the box is another thing as well. Yeah, Clips is always in the building, man. Bro, check Ina. Ina, you know what? I love the fact that you love your big projects. Ina is ginormous, right? Athena. I've never been. I mean, this is the was this the Arthur Hayes project? I mean, this is one of the biggest internet. Oh, okay. Athena, yeah, this is, yeah, it's got, I've never actually held this, but this was over $1 billion recently. Market cap was insane. Binance, it's got all the listings. Let's have a look at the market cap. Yeah, this peaked at around $2 billion, and it came down. It had some kind of lunar type of vibes. So look, I don't know how they can do what they do, in my honest opinion. And I think, look, it could be a hit, but at the same time, it's just way, way too big for me to kind of comprehend how this would go in terms of a market cap. But I would say, shame that obviously, not many people got into Pendle, because I think Pendle would have been a beautiful switch from that. Banana Republic. I love the name, by the way. Great name. Alf, I don't think you should be sad. I think you should be buying more Alephium. I think maybe you just joined us now, but if you go back to the stream, I talked about the ecosystem. Get some more. Listen, that's deep. 25,000 of those tokens. Look, Tectum is below $7. And you've got Alf, you've got Echelon Prime at $7 or below, and we're putting for you, for the hell of it, a hobby. Let's see how that turns out, bro. Emergency money to buy Alf. Listen, sometimes, honestly, I wish people had that same mindset, man. I went and purchased 50k Dynex and 50k Octa today. I couldn't resist. So cheap. Damn. That is, listen, that's a lot of money, man. Nice one, bro. Huge buy. Yeah, emergency cash, man. Listen, we're lucky we're not selling the kids. He's a whale, man. A whale and a half. Your interview with Octa made me more bullish. Now, you know what, bro? Big up yourself, black man. Look, Octa, Dynex. I mean, look, in terms of those projects, honestly, if we are here to make money, because sometimes I think all of us are, you know, I used to do this thing where I would kind of plot projects in multiple different narratives, right? I would say this one goes here, this one goes into BRC20, this goes into BTC layer 2. This is a GPU that it has an AI element. Guys, we're in the business of making money, and I reckon, look, my private portfolio is not on YouTube, but there is one that I DCA publicly with the team, and I genuinely believe that this portfolio here, right, whatever this is doing right now, I genuinely believe that $40,000 you see right there, guys. What do I have? You know, we don't just talk about it. We don't talk about it. Be about it. Did anybody buy the Diddy coin? Guys, look, Alf, Heroes of Mavia, Tectum, Based AI, AI Tech, despite the fact that they've got an old man just chiseling away at the data center, Delicium, Creo, Carrot, Mint Layer, it's all there, guys. 40K, by the time it levels up and we get through the dip, that will overnight switch to about 70 to 80 to maybe even 100,000. Like literally, I kid you not. And that's not the parabolic face of the bull run. And this is why I'm so chilled, man. I'm so laid back. My head can touch the ground backwards, right? And this is what people don't understand. Look, you know, you look at 40K and you think, okay, that's, or let's have a look at 10K. We can turn $10,000, I kid you not, if we catch the right projects, into $350,000. Now, let's say you miss out, I don't know, 25% of that because of negligence. You're still going to make, you know, you mess about with $87,000 of that because you never sold it at the top. You've never taken profit here or there. But at the end of the day, guys, life-changing money. That's $10,000. Let's have a look at a $5,000 portfolio. If we have similar projects with similar outcomes, you're looking at turning $5,000 from where we are today, right, into anything between, you know, 100 to about, $175,000. I'll take 25% for negligence, and that leaves you with a profit of around 130,000 if we do a 30x on the portfolio, right? And that actually, even if you mess about and you just get things wrong, it's life-changing, man. I wish I had $100,000. Like, listen, you know, there's a beautiful story from the caveman. Yeah. This man, you know, again, let me put him up here. This guy is legit, right? This legend turned, and you know, I'm gonna get him on the live again. But this guy turned 4K into about 140K, right? And it's important to remember that, because I think what many people don't realize is the power of crypto. So despite the fact that we're all emotional, our portfolio is down 20%, 30%, whatever. Oh my God, what's going on? You know, in the last 24 hours, you know, Alpha is down 5%. This is down 13%. I couldn't care less, guys, right? So, yeah, I think, listen, guys, we're going to change our lives. And one way or another, you're going to start needing a calculator that is that big. This came from, you know, when I went back to the UK in February, WH Smith. If you know one, get one. So yeah, Nigel Farage, Trump, and that. Sup, dude? What is going on, man? Best music. Yeah, I wish we could have a private music session, man. We do that in the Discord. Jeez, bro. Thanks for your hard work and dedication, man. That's brother to brother, man. Much love, man. That's a lot of money right there, bro. Thank you so much. I can buy enough nice things with that. Cheers, man. Really appreciate it. What is going on, Big Tony in the building? Man, I don't know what. When is Justin Trudeau up for election, brother? The well game. So I put my ALF on the ALF wallet. Yes, brother. The earlier I was okay. No, don't ever send it to Tangent. It won't allow you to withdraw anyway from Mexi. The ALF ecosystem is insane for the wallets as well. So you have you got their Web3 wallet with fully developed smart contracts, by the way. You've got their you've got this. I mean, this is beautiful. I love the desktop wallet. I use that every day, nonstop, and I use the app as well. So, for example, you can put it on the app, desktop wallet, and of course, they've got iOS and Android apps as well. So, yeah, send it there as soon as you can, and the app is quite nice. Wa alaikum assalam, my bro. Your thoughts on type? Some type of way. Mr. CEO is. I feel some type of way about type, man. Type AI. First of all, I don't own it. $5 million in market cap, super degen. In a day when you have the entire cryptocurrency market at your fingertips, I wouldn't buy stuff like this. And I tell you why. Let's say you put $1,000 into this, right? Because it's obviously, it's a tiny project. The chances are by the time you mine more USDT and you bring more money into the table, those slightly better projects would have moved up. So this has been my thinking. But as a project, I mean, I haven't actually done any kind of studies to it. Circulating supply is the typical 10 million tokens, 95% out, probably on Uniswap. Yep, we guessed it. And this is going to take some time to capture. Again, here's the funny thing, powered by AWS, ChatGPT. And listen, this could do really well. I mean, I'm not really putting this one down at all. And they've got a team of avatars as well. At least the team is very, very much in the public, and they are doxed. Let's go back here. Yeah, interesting. Let's see your X pages as well. Are you doxed on there? Yeah, at least they what kind of doxing is this, man? And they really support a shit team as well. I mean, look at this, absolutely crap team. They should just for that, really. Shout out to Chelsea fans as well. But listen, very risky, brother. But I would say if you're going to put some money into that today, do not buy at the basement levels today. Today is a day for Harrods. It's a day for some caviar. Everything is on discount. I don't know if you've ever been to Tesco knockdowns. Around 4 p.m. or after lunch in the UK, they start knocking down all the sandwiches from the top. I'm talking about the top quality bread. Your Hovis, Kingsmeal sandwiches, prawn sandwiches, and they're like £10. All of a sudden, you see them for 47 pence. That's what's happening today, man. Get yourself to Tesco's. Go to the expensive aisle and ask the lady, what's the knockdown today? Because instead of buying Type AI today, you should be buying AI tech. You should be buying AGI. You should be buying decent quality projects, because I reckon these will give you quick returns, and you can still come back and degen once your core is bouncing. I hope that helps, bro. The good news, Alpha on Tangent. By the way, holding Alpha on. Oh, so look, I would say, I mean, Alpha on Tangent is on Ethereum. I think that's the old contract, right? Let me know, bro. That's that could be an interesting one. What do you think about one cat? Let's have a look at one cat. One cat. Bitcoin cats. Haven't seen this. $11 million. Crazy volume, man. Jeez. This is kind of giving the market, look at that. Tremendous interest in a time when obviously the market is completely dead. It's good. I like it. Exchange listing. For those of you that don't know, have you got into it yet? Still only $8 million in market cap. Yeah, this is quality, man. I like it a lot. Never actually got into it, but I do like it a lot because look, it came out and boom, over here. This is ideal. Now it's even better. You know, so yeah, Bitcoin cats look very nice, bro. Justin DXP give me a hard time when I'm there. Listen, bro, I think, look, it wasn't me. It was our friend. I think I lost this picture now. The Chelsea, man, that pisses me off. But I did actually manage to download him, bro. Let me show you so I don't piss you off anymore. Yeah, I had him downloaded, but you know what I mean, right? It was kind of like, yeah, listen, we are now completely united in brotherhood, man. So yeah, maybe Alf, you know, sickest projects you can get out there. And look at that, you know, just in case anybody's thinking, oh man, what's happening? There we go, man. We got the finest projects the world's ever known. Alf, the next Casper. I do hold Casper, by the way, for anybody new that's thinking, well, is this guy drinking or something? No, I'm drinking pure water. Alf, maybe a TET, based AI, AI Tech AGI, Dynex, Octa, which obviously I will add over here, that I'm actually just building up quietly right now on behalf of the community. Carrot, Creo, Corpo, and there you go. And I can't really get rid of SMH. You know, it's the wallet is just effed up. Guys, smash a like, guys. We should have maximum likes today because honestly, yeah, no unlocks for 8 months. And when they do, by then, we're thinking, obviously, we're taking profit and we can absolutely make incredible amounts of money with that one. Happy birthday again, sister. Dun, dun. For 12 months. Look, there is a 6 months option, 3 months option, sorry, on Corpo. But listen, guys, do not lock up anything for any period now. Like, you need to have access to your crypto. This is going to be the business end of the season. I mean, yeah, between now and maybe end of the summer, but 90 days is as much as I can do on staking right now. What have I done? This is the dashboard. I don't need the spotlight. Let's go over here. Yeah, I think it should be 90 days, man. Staking. There's an option for 90 days, I'm sure. Can I check my staking status? Withdraw the staked. Oh, okay. There we go. 30 days. Look at the penalties, right? So if you stake for 30 days, you get a 30% penalty from the staked amount, right? Staked amount. So that's the amount you stake, right? It should be amount earned. If you obviously, again, I'm not sure, then the team need to clarify that. 60 days, 15% penalty from staked amount. 90 days, zero. So 90 days actually puts you into October, right? July, August, September, October. Yeah. So, but zero APY, and then of course it's a scam. After 365 days, zero penalty and 100% APY. This is the point I was making earlier. I think this is what they were changing. Thanks for reminding me. How old are you? 21. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. Yeah, this is the dilemmas that we have right now. Should you buy Alpha, Mavia, or Tectum, or AGI, whatever, or should you genuinely go to holiday with the family? I know which one I would do. This year, no holidays. Tell them to walk around and just take them to the local swimming pool, especially the kids. You're welcome, sister. Strongly believe that we have rate cuts this month. Wow. And most of us don't think so, but I've been okay. Absolutely. If that happens, man, can you imagine that? But I said no till 2025. Yeah, no one should go on holiday, man. Cancel all the holiday. That's DCA money right now. The real PG, yeah, based AI, bro. That's fantastic. Congratulations, man. You're gonna do really well with that. But yeah, nice one to the tokeners. Any thoughts? DOP. Let's have a look. DOGG. Straight out of okay. Was it? I don't. Okay. Oh, sorry. DOP. Drops ownership. I don't know this cryptocurrency, brother. Whoa. What is this? I don't think it's the right one. Yeah, let me know what it is and I'll look into it for you. Give me a bit more information. Oh, it's in pre-sale. Okay. Is it the same ticker? Yeah, if it's in pre-sale, I'll have to look into it. Infra, actually a good deep in play. Infra. Yeah, I did look into this one. Let me just see the deep in watch list. I actually looked into, should be in there. Teeny weeny market cap right now. And is it in there? Dun, dun. Coin. Yeah, based AI is gonna fly with Pepe coin. And let's have a look at this one. Infra. Stands for infrastructure, man. Yeah, but let's have a look anyway. That and ISP, there are a few. Infra, there we go. Beware, right? We talking about the same one? Beware Labs. Yeah, this is a gem, man. Was it this one? For enterprise. Yeah, pretty decent. Big up yourself, Matt. Hope you're well, bro. Matt in the building. Yeah, no, the rest of the family is good. They just we're just thinking about what Reds to buy next. Yo, Big Muzz in the building, singing happy birthday. My brother from a different father and mother, but still my brother though. Guys, listen, if you smash it in this bull market, I'm telling you 2% tax for the muzzer. Yeah, the whole family's here now. Who won, man? Tim Henman? You can tell how long I've been away from Andre Agassi or man, old school, bro. Absolutely. That's when tennis was like the one. Let me go through these. I have no idea the cycle's complete. Yeah. Great advice, guys. So yeah, let me know what you've been buying, guys. Damn, 36%. You're gonna be all right. You're gonna, that's gonna get smoked within a couple of candles, parabolically speaking. Happy got some ALF today. Perfect. Hope that rocket flies. That rocket has no choice but to fly. I think the bought it at 113. That's incredible. When will you start unstaking ML? So I tried to practice the other day, and I think I'll speak to Muzz as well. But I wasn't sure if my ML was actually earning decent yields, so I was trying to play about with it. But probably sometime next year. I don't think, unless we see unless we want to reduce, and because it flies quicker than that. But yeah, I've got a long-term stake in, and that's what they wanted anyway, right? There's nothing to do. We're just under the water with it, so might as well wait for that to cook. It's the right time. Yeah, absolutely. Today is a good day. Ice Cube, man. Okay, dog. Okay, airdropped. Congratulations, Paul. Damn. So you were basically so you know all about runes. Oh, that congratulations. 149 is nothing. I think the average is depending on the size of the bag. I think 149 is brilliant. Absolutely. I know much about Fresh Capital, traded with some bags. Yeah, I think look, not a bad idea at all. But yeah, I mean, once Fresh Capital comes in, you never know how good these entries are going to be, because one thing's for sure, guys, I think this is going to be the cycle where we look back. This is the time when we look back in the cycle and say, my God, this is when I made that money, right? The good thing about the UK, Canada, the US, Europe is that you're able to exploit places like cash converters, eBay, car boot sales, right? Any rubbish that you have, you can just make money from it. Then pass your bank and say, look, I'm not buying crypto. I just had a car boot sale. And then come home and start buying crypto. Over here, man, people are they have a lot of money. So there's not really a good secondhand market, because I got everything to sell except the kids. But it's all academic. It is. Absolutely, bro. It comes down in time. Let's effing go. Yeah, just have less conviction in it. And of course, bro, dun, dun, dun. One position in Marvia or Carrot. Yeah, I think Marvia right now, Tony, it's incredible. I just had it up here, man. I honestly got into this DGen stuff now. Officially, DXB is now playing Heroes of Marvia. There you go. There you go. Think about it. Some of the people in the Far East, or not in the Far East, some countries in Asia, some other places, you can actually make a monthly salary, right? It can genuinely change your life. If you see the people streaming like Axie Infinity, recording the content, I think Marvia is going to do that as well. Those guys at Scryce are just, they're going to target that. But yeah, Marvia hands down, Muzz said. Some opinions about unstaking ML. Yeah, I think, look, yeah, the guys can chip into that. I think for me, it's going to be next year. With a lot of X's. It only takes 10 days, yeah. We can try and time that. I think that's going to be quite important. MJ, appreciate that, bro. Listen, you and I, listen, honestly, I'm gonna give you credit. I think sometimes it's easier to dismiss people in these kind of streams and say that when you have a difficult question, people don't like to answer difficult questions. But big up yourself, bro, and appreciate you, man. Yeah, smash a like, guys. Wagwan, my G, Shinobi Obi, what's happening, my guy? Yes, I have looked into it. It was actually a brother in our Discord back in March or April. I don't remember when it was, and he posted the project. I mean, very small, very, very tiny, of course, very risky. Having said that, the concept is quite unique. Now, when he talked about it, of course, there's dilution there. I haven't actually looked into it. I did buy a tiny moon bag, but the price was a lot higher then. So, look, these moon bags, you've got to treat them with a certain level of, they can't be conviction, right? So, I'd put $1,000 or $500 into this and I let it cook. But from a project standpoint, I have nothing but good things to say about this. If I was going to actually go high risk, high reward, this would be, something that I put some small amount of money and I just let it cook, man. There's enough coverage out there. People are talking about it. YouTubers are talking about it. And shout out to Crypto G, who mentioned this as well. Another incredible guy in the space, actually a very, very good YouTuber now. And should it do well? Perhaps yes. But of course, you've got a very small circulation. So by the time you check out what the circulation is, hopefully we can see that. But yeah, we did buy this a few months ago, brother. So yeah, I do like it. Not 25K, 2,500. That's a bag and a half. Multiply that by $50 and now we're talking, bro. Money, 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 money. 5x maybe. I think I'll unstake it. 100%, bro. That's wise. I was actually going to come to you in the Discord to get your thoughts on that anyway. But 100%. Split into 4 ways here. Just gradually drag it out, and hopefully we can get it all out. Casper making moves. Jason, yeah. Casper is king. I think the only problem I have, and again, I've made tons of Casper when it mattered, right? And I want to show you guys why. We don't talk about receipts because obviously there's YouTubers now that are telling investors Casper is going to 50x or whatever. Look, I do believe Casper is going to go absolutely insane, guys. But when it mattered, I literally did the videos that you needed to see. 50% of a penny. I did that. It's up here somewhere. I've been in Casper since 2022. And that's my only claim to fame, by the way. Casper and Pepe since 2022, 2023. But listen, this is a year ago, right? And how time flies, I wish we could look back and enjoy some of this. But the 2 projects that I was buying, and again, I had a pile of shit. Look, this is a Veracity video. This one is a what is that? Quant. And again, Neo Protocol. This is how like the OGs. That was the talk of the town back in 2022, 2023. But I'll always say, and there's a reason I'm. And you can't really see this, but Casper price here was at 2 cents, right? It was something kind of minute. And the reason I say that, every time I talk about ALF, you get these, what I consider to be dickhead Casper Maxis, who got into Casper at 20 cents or 19 cents. And they will tell you, yeah, it's going to 100x. And no, Casper is going to be great. I think 20x Casper this cycle, most people will take your arm off for it. But I wouldn't honestly say to investors right now, you need to go and look at the $4 billion. Casper is multi-cycle, right? So yeah, pick up yourself, bro. That's my journey with Casper, and that's how I see the community nowadays. Oh wow, 10 Canadian dollars. What is going on, bro? Thank you so much, man. DXP, yeah, good day. Looked into Sensei. Yeah, it's a dope project. I think the low market cap docs team. Yeah, I'm sure I'm late for your super chat. I do apologize, brother. But yeah, I did actually buy, and I released a buy alert for it, man. But I do appreciate the $10, bro. Justin Trudeau needs to go yesterday. What is going on, Ram? Yeah, not too bad, brother. Good to see you. Yeah, just wanted to ask you about Sensei. I think everybody is asking me. Yep, I like it. I like it. Do I love it? Listen, at the $1 million market cap, the X's potential is incredible. Kelsky from London, Banter Team FC. Yeah, don't let Dennis Wise hear you to say that. I'll hit you up on Discord maybe. You can explain to me. Brilliant. Guys, join our Discord as well. Link is in the description. Yeah, Alphon Tangent is on ETH. Yeah, I wouldn't use that. I don't think it gives you the option anyway. If you're buying it on Mexi, maybe somewhere else, but it won't let you do that. Do you think AI tech is getting listed on Binance? Yeah, it's just a matter of when. I think, listen, nothing could be 100% certain. But if Binance, oh God, this despicable team, man. The worst team, the team that ruined English football. So yeah, let's go to AI tech. Let's see if the old man's finished the no, listen, if there's a project, honestly, let's have a look at their engagement here. All right, okay, maybe this is with the way the market is moving right now. And guys, Inspect is a cryptocurrency that gets you a layer 3 or layer 2 or whatever you want to call it, that integrates into Twitter, right? So it gives you like stats, it kind of tells you what the social engagements are. I do like it, but I don't actually recommend the token. Inspect. Anyway, I do think that this will have a shot at being Binance. Binance can't avoid these. Nobody can avoid these guys. If they had their own, like, these guys should honestly get a major listing. Now, are they on crypto.com yet? I don't think they are. So that would be a good start. Crypto, no, AI tech. We're going to make money from AI tech regardless of the old man finishing the, and look at this dip, these are incredible prices, guys. So the next target would be, so Gate, Mexi, KuCoin, BitGet. Now, what you want to see here is, let's have a look. And a bunch of, so Mexi, KuCoin, and look at that, significant amount of volume coming from HTX. At least here in the last 24 hours, $2 million. So these guys just need to continue, man. But I would expect, my expectation would be a Bybit and a crypto.com, then a Binance, then a Coinbase, in that kind of, or, in that order. Big up Christopher in the building. Hope you're doing well. My brother. Yeah, all good. Yo, the Brazilians from Brentford are joining the link. Nazario, R9. What up, Naz? Listen, two of my favorite athletes of all time. Ronaldo, Nazario, R9. So he's got R9 in his name. This legend here, right? He's got R9 in his name. So Ronaldo Nazario is one of my absolute favorite players of all time, man. I can't wait to go back to Belo Horizonte in Brazil, the ghetto where he came from. And the other one is Nasty Nas. And what this brother does is he combines the two of the greatest names, right? Nas R9. And that's literally his name, man. So big up yourself, bro. building, supporting DXP crypto. That's incredible, man. Nasty Escobar. Love. Apologies. Tesco. Let's have fun, guys. Listen, I've been going at this marathon. Let me just get some. So listen, the Canadians obviously. So let's have a look at this, man. Tesco meal deal. This is what I would say. The DXP crypto community should be on this like a hawk for the remainder of this month. This is one of the greatest. This is the only thing that's great about the UK, right? A meal deal, main plus a snack plus a drink. Who are you kidding? And there's obviously regular permutation. So you got regular meal, premium deal. This is the one. The kids say, yo, we're going on holiday. No, son. We're going straight to Tesco's. And we're not even going to buy this meal right now. We're going to wait for the lady to come out with what was the scanner? I had one over here, man. You're going to say, what are you taking so long, man? Can you just mark this down right now? Because I'm about to go back to work. But guys, if you're really serious about making money this year, do not waste your money on BS, right? Tesco meals. Yeah, a lot of people relate to that, man. Like I said, I'm a man of the people, bro. Try to DCA into GeoNet. Yeah, definitely, Paul. Actually, are you in our group, bro? Because you're a legend. You should be in the DXP community, man. It's going to cost you $9 a month, which is nothing. 2 cups of Tesco sandwiches, 2 sandwiches, and of course, and a packet of crisp. Yeah, smash the like, guys. Bloody hell, I've been on it for 3 hours. Peace out, everybody. Yeah, much love, bro. Take the kids to soccer and let them watch Ronaldo Nazario da Lima, the R9, the original, bro. DJ Fix, yeah, absolutely, including the sandwich, bro. Listen, right now, if I could, if I could go and hit cash converters, I got plenty of electronic stuff in my house. But yeah, we can't really get used to it. That best alpha here, group only $9. Yeah, thank you, bro. Appreciate that, man. Big up yourself, man. Let me start that comment, man. My brother. Yep, smash the like, guys. Use the Alpha wallet. Honestly, do not use anything but the Alpha wallet, and the rest will be history. Right? Need to finish the 18. Should we finish with the A team? Must said finish it with the A team. So guys, listen. There we go. So the DXP crypto community has a token, and you see I'm tagging the Yeti and Mus over here. Shut up, fool. Mr. D says DCA. Guys, honestly, if you're feeling bad about anything that's happening in your life, right? Saturday mornings, Saturday afternoons, as a kid growing up, ITV, coming home, and yeah, man. So yeah, and yeah, but listen, before we've got to do one more. I think my bro wanted to. Wait, guys, I've got something for you. So, any updates on the UK election? Is Keir Starmer winning? And of course, big up to my American brothers and sisters. Happy 4th of July. Stars and stripes all day, every day, celebrating across the other side of the world. And the question is, thank you, brother. And Corpo World or Creo? Okay, is Koza still in the chat? Look, very good question. I think the unit bias goes with Creo Engine. I think it's a very, very good team. Had a massive dip. I think Creo was a pick for last week. And I would say, ooh, it's a toss of a coin. If I was to buy today, probably Creo, because Creo's down more than Corpo, but that's only on today's situation. So yeah, I'd go with Creo. I think, listen, Creo has, so the Asian market, when it comes to crypto, so if you look at the domination of BTC layer twos and some of the protocols in Singapore, what's happening, Asia has a massive, obviously, 1/3 of the world's population between India and China alone. So yeah, Creo Engine is probably my pick for the day because Corpo is pumping. I hope that helps. So buy Creo today. If Corpo cools down tomorrow, get Corpo tomorrow. And yeah, guys, look, happy 4th of July. Happy whatever you're celebrating. Big up yourselves. I thought I got to the yeah, UB, man, you're the guy, bro. But we also know how to have banter. Absolutely, man. You got a lot of dry YouTubers, man. Yeah, I think this one is good, that one is bad, that one is shit. How about getting some sandwiches, guys? We tell you how to celebrate when we need to celebrate, and how to, obviously, how to laugh. Pick up yourselves. I think I've gone back on myself on these. Let me see. Where am I? I've lost my thought. Boom, boom, boom. Jesus. What is this, man? That is just, bro, that's incredible. I just have to find it now. So people didn't actually know. Yellow. Oh, sorry, man. I thought majority of the crew were, a lot of you are Brits, right? I do apologize, but yeah, this is legendary, man. Like when you go into uni, right? So so this thing was like 134, but obviously after 4 p.m. is right back down to earth, right? And it's still a prawn sandwich. It still has prawns in it. So that's what I was referring to. Sorry about that, guys. But if you don't know now, you know. Yeah, big up Chris. BTC retracement has been thinking cycle will play out normal. Yeah, 100%, bro. I think, listen, we need to strap him for the, which is better for us anyway. Base day, I would say. Look, Pepe Coin has a 70 to 80% token burn in the plan. So if you think at 300 million or whatever it is today, it's going to have such a crazy price action. But I think Based AI offers you the, especially when they launch the mainnet and they come up with the that whole idea of going after Tau, considering Tau was just recently hacked. So I would go with Based AI. Utility over ultimately the meme coin that has utility. My brother's off. Yeah, much. Happy 4th of July, bro. Really appreciate that. Creo Carrot. I'd buy Marvia. Yeah, I mean that's another thing, right? Should have said that. Peace out, fam. You're leaving too, bro. I think you have come. No pressure, like both. Yeah, I was thinking of Creo too. Yeah, definitely. Look, get the cheaper one today, get the other one tomorrow, and then of course you can also move into a blue chip gaming token as well. Take care, bro. Good night. Appreciate that, bro. God bless you. Everybody here is gonna be a serious. Oh, you're still here, bro? Yeah, it was just a corpo perspective. That was the one thing that was that I just wanted to give the brother some conviction. I would buy Creo before Corpo. Yeah, look, it is that way, right? Everyone remember, crypto usually has big moves on US holidays. Either way, food for thought. Absolutely, bro. So, guys, look, there's too many projects to pick from. Too many. All I would say though is The election is happening over here. It's 4th of July. My picks have always consistently remained the same. Having said that, some of the so-called blue chips have now become a lot more smaller than, for example, Casper. So you've got the likes of Sui, Say, Injective, Arweave, and Mantra, all layer ones in their own respective, with a lot smaller market cap right now. And you've got new launches to look forward to. You've got Kai Network, Peak should be out now. You've got Gunzilla to look forward to. So from a new projects or super projects, there are only 2 or 3 projects I would seriously consider. And then you've got other things in terms of Deepin. You know, I'm highly convinced that some of these, of course, are layer ones as well. But I think, you know, the likes of, for example, Alf, Tectum, Octa, Dynex, and Deepin. You've got Cubic and for example, I've got Cubic here twice. You've got the likes of Cubic. You've got Zeta. I mean, these are all Script is a layer one as well. Then you've got Deepin over here. You know, you've got GeoNet, you've got Ort, you've got SQT, Surge, GPU, Alifim, Hash AI, Navi, and I should probably put Natix here as well, which is something that I got a tiny bit of. And then, of course, over here we've got, tiny degen stuff like Soil, Land. Let me just put this out over here so everybody can see this. Credify, you've got, kind of high conviction of Rio, SMT, Trade and Property. And then you've got leaders in their class. I think, listen, Axelar, nobody talks about it. Mantra, future blue chip. Ondo, lead in this class. Of course, gaming, maybe a Prime and Carrot. I think one of those should lead your kind of blue chips, right? You can't all be super extremely degens. For crying out loud, then add some degen stuff. You know, you've got tons of games like OTK, PCP, Playable. You got GameSwift. That's now a microcap, right? A decent project that is now a microcap. Then you've got AI. Of course, Tau is the leader, but of course you've got Based AI, AGI, and AI Tech. I don't think you need to go crazy beyond that. But then if you wanted to, there are tons of degen projects that you can make a potential 100x on, but high risk, high reward. So that's YAI, Ring AI, DAI, BAI. So much for the imagination, huh? But if you wanted to have like a second option, I think AOS for big boy money is still, AOS is still decent. And then, of course, memes. I mean, how long have you got? I've got tons of memes that, to be honest, it's just not enough time to talk about. So if I was to build a portfolio, which is a very good question, right? If I was to build a portfolio today, and I'm already thinking of my kind of top picks, I would say, look, Casper for me, I want to be honest with you. I've been in Casper since 2022. I don't get any joy from telling the group right now, unless you're building a DCA bag, which many of us are. I don't just tell you to go and buy Casper, right? So Casper is a multi-generational cryptocurrency. The group here will talk about Casper like those annoying guys from those OGs from BTC or whatever. Oh yeah, or the Solana. Yeah, I caught Solana at X or whatever, right? So Casper, do not despair. If you don't have Casper today, do not despair. If you want to have some safe bets, I mean, $16,000 gets you the ultimate Casper bag, which is 100,000 Casper. But if I was to build after that another layer one, I would pick a Supreme layer one that I think is a proof of work, something that will give me plenty of X's. And I have proven to you that for Alephium to go to where it needs to go, it only needs to go and chase Casper to where it is right now. We're not talking about big boy money. We're just talking about, give me $49 ALF from $1 today, 44x with my money. I'd be much happier to exploit that and explore that. Now, the prediction for ALF. So here's a twister, right? And it's not something that I want to do, but there is a prediction out there. Let's look at a $10 billion cryptocurrency from the last cycle, right? And this is not comparing apple for apple. It's just market cap comparison for the calculator to work, right? So let's look at this. So this is, let me just go. Right, so this got to about $10 billion in the last cycle, okay? Axie. Okay, so let's go to its all-time high. Now, if most of the prediction, and there's pretty decent people like Alex Costa and other people that do price predictions as well. If it gets to $10 billion, right? So you're thinking about a $93 billion Casper, and this is a $10 billion Alephium at the very high top. So that gives you a 100x potential. Now, would it do 114x like it's done here to $10 billion? I don't think so. I think 6 billion, 5 billion is still achievable for this project. But like I said to you guys, when you compare this to the only comparison to its big brother, we need to go to where Casper is right now when all of that money is sloshing around in cryptocurrency. Okay, so that's why it's a high conviction layer one for me. Now, let's continue with this exercise. So I'm picking as a layer one, I'm like, okay, the fundamentals, the tokenomics, the opportunities there with ALF. Okay, I need a BRC20 layer two, right? I need something that could have soft nodes and all of that. I think Tectum to where it is, claiming to be the fastest cryptocurrency in the world, is a good one. And I think these two deep-in ones, I should just move these to their rightful home. And I think they are both in the deep-in section, so we can talk about that separately. But then if I wanted to put less money into projects, I would go down the list and I would look at Cubic, right? You miss Casper. Cubic still a big, massive project. It's an AI. It's a layer one, right? So Cubic could be your main layer one that's also an AI. So because projects will be built on Cubic. And if I wanted to degen, I would even look at some of the other AI projects like OFN. You've got Script, you've got Z. All of these are layer ones, but not in the traditional sense. So if you have smaller budget, I think this is something that you can mix and match, knowing that your cryptocurrency sits in multiple different narratives, to say the least. Now, layer twos, right? There are only two layer twos that I would consider as of this moment, and these are Mint layer, which I'll probably move to the more riskier situation. But Manta is my chosen horse for the layer twos. Now, Base doesn't have a token. I'm not going to buy Optimism. I'm not going to buy some of the Arbitrum, right? So what are the other plays in the BTC layer tool? So Mantle is one that has a very good TVL. The other one is Metis. Now, if you wanted to go kind of like blue chips, then you've got, of course, Optimism, but I am watching Base, right? And that's why I told everybody to farm Base. Farming Base is the best thing you can do. And I know the transactions are just randomly going off, but that's something that you can do. So I think Base is going to surprise us as a layer two token if it launches, when it launches. Now, the deep in sector is quite big. Now, Render is just a category leader for me, a reference point. A cash is just another desirable token if you have big money. But you've got Aether, and you've also got Ionet for, kind of that big boy money, right? But then high conviction, you've got Dynex, Okta, and AI Tech. And remember I said to you, try to pick cryptocurrencies. AI Tech is building this GPU supercomputing center. Dynex has supercomputing. Dynex is supercomputing, right? And Octaspace is building a bunch of service. You saw the AMA. So I would do it in that logic, guys. And then I'd start to eat from the from these other, for example, I don't think Alium is high risk. It's already listed on Coinbase. So Alium is not high risk, but high reward, certainly. So you've got all GPU, search, hash AI, Navi. This is a field that's very, very competitive. But for deepin, I would say I will try and always eat from the top of the food chain, which is these projects in these high conviction areas. And then I will try and add Natix and a Navi. Hypermap has also come down quite a lot, but I think, Navi with its AI capability, AI deepin, is going to be pretty good. And it remains to be seen what Natix becomes. Natix just launched on KuCoin this week. It's already listed on Mexi. 100 billion tokens, right? But massive, massive reward ecosystem. So you can drive with your map and there's rewards. And then, of course, future blue chips here, very easy. I think Aether, Ionet, and definitely Arweave will be future blue chips over here. And the king of the castle is Peak Network. So Kai Network for the layer ones. I think Kai is coming out to do a Casper, of course, not fair launched and organic growth. So that remains to be seen. And now we go to gaming, guys. RWA, we talked about it. Gaming, Mavia is my top gaming project, followed by Prime. I think Prime still, I'm deciding whether to maybe trade that. But I think Carrot, the money of Carrot. In fact, you know what, guys? I may just put the money in Carrot, money in Prime, and split that into Carrot and Mavia. But that's just food for thought. So, yeah, something that I need to think about because I have decent money in Echelon Prime. So let's put this on the watch list. Ooh, got the dreaded watch list. And this is how you should be thinking about your portfolios, by the way. Don't fall in love with every pick that you've ever had. And, like those YouTubers that say, oh, this is my pick. I picked this before. We're just one community, guys, trying to strive. So even if you're one of those characters who falls in love, why is Miriam not doing 1000x? Well, fuck. It's not. Be diversified. Be open-minded. Put these things under color coding system or however you see it visually. I'm out of sight, out of mind. So now Prime after the stream is going to be it's going to be something to obviously consider because of the juicy offers. But then you've got Miria, Corpo, GFAL, and Creo. I think these three will get a lot of bull market coverage, right? Then obviously the high risk stuff. You've got the OTK lead in this pack with recent performances that were fantastic. I think if you're bullish on Solana, you've got to be bullish on Solana ecosystem. And, the likes of Natix, OTK. OTK is a Solana game. And now all of a sudden, GameSwift is a tiny microcap. Last night it was $7 million. I should also add just here, I think Sidus and I think Shrapnel, right? Do not underestimate those two projects. Yeah, dilution and all of that, but in a gaming season, honestly, do not underestimate that at all. And then, of course, the big one you're all waiting for is Ganzilla here. So the way I am now, I'm so comfortable with the choices that we've got here. I'm not really planning to introduce new gaming cryptos into the portfolio, but what I'm planning to do is maybe put some decent money in Gunzilla because of the hype. But instead of waiting for that, you should take advantage of things like Shrapnel right now. And again, Corpo as well, because there's that element to it with Citizen Conflict and Shrapnel. Okay. And then finally, of course, AI, we've talked about it, memes. So that's how I would do a portfolio. Now, somebody's asking me about Natix. So Natix is a deepin project that has a map, right? You can download this map. The Natix network is basically like, competing with the likes of Hypermapper, Atlas Navi. They have massive ecosystem with big rewards, and it's the first project Deepin project that's built on a peak network. So this thing is obviously massive launch, massive project. We've been mining this. I don't think we've got an airdrop at all, but it has a huge tokenomics that needs a massive dive into. Having said that, I genuinely do believe, I wish they would have launched it with a smaller tokens, but I can see why they've done 100 billion because of the reward system. Video information. So the information is taken. So think about the amount of money the likes of Google, the likes of Google make, and think about all of that data right now. And these guys actually utilize all of the cameras in the cars, right? So big project. Check it out. I don't think I would be able to do justice. Having said that, you've got to be super careful because it's just launched, hasn't even been a week, and it will have a massive airdrop and sell pressure. Oh, wow, Carl, you've made it, bro. Me and Carl had a nice interaction on... Big up yourself, Carl. Welcome to, honestly, yeah, let me take you to rugby, bro. Welcome, bro. That was incredible today. You know, you said, "Oh, dude, how do I access the Discord on Patreon?" And I was like, "Oh, bro, you got to join WOP." And then you joined WOP, and then, of course, and then I saw you on X as well. But guys, we've done a marathon, 2 hours, and Muzzy's saying the election. Oh, wow. The monster. What was this? There's an election results in the UK. Are the results in? Oh, wow. Exactly. Yeah, we're not sure what type of government we're going to get in the UK, but who cares? Because we're still always going to end up with Tesco meal packs. Listen, guys, I've been your host. Thank you so much. I hope you learned something today. And if you haven't joined, I'm just going to tell you right now, if you want to link up with, you know, man like Carl and all of the other legends, I would definitely say join this community, man. The DXB crypto community is $9 a month. Now, you might be thinking, $9 a month? What the hell? All of these other guys are doing these, obviously, $200 and whatever. Guys, if you join this through the WOP link, you get a Discord link with all the legends. You know, don't forget we go home. You know, we do this live session and we go home. So, yeah, by all means, man, come and join us. It's really not even that expensive. For $9 a month, you get everything, and of course you get to chill with people like Carl and Matt and Corsa and Naz and all of the other legends in there, and Belter. Guys, it's been amazing. Trust DXB, man. Vote for me. Well, before you go, bro, let me show you my favorite UK politician, right? And there's few, but listen, if I had to vote for someone, I would be, you know, voting. Let me show you. So the UK elections right now, Keir Starmer would never get my vote, right? And yeah, I don't know who I would vote for, man. We just don't have those, you know, we don't have like Vivek and all of those kind of characters, right? We've just got boring politicians this time around. But yeah, I'd probably vote for George Galloway or something on the left. Just don't know, man. But anyway, guys, big up yourselves. Happy 4th of July. I've got to go and get a sandwich, but yeah, love you guys. I'll catch you on the next stream, man. Smash a like. Take care, guys. Good night.